If you desire to have a voice in anybody's life other than your own, frankly, even your own too, if you want your voice to be valued and heard and respected, you need to present yourself as self-respecting. You need to present yourself as someone who believes in themselves, someone who shows up for themselves, someone who's disciplined, someone that cares about what they're putting out into the world, which starts with this. This is what you put out into the world before you do anything. This is what everybody puts out into the world, if nothing else. We about to piss some people off, but it's the truth, and that's what this channel's about. So welcome. I do want a disclaimer that this is not me coming from a superior, whatever, judging you. Wherever you're at in life, we're all on our own journey, and we've all had low points and high points. But someone needs to say the truth and be big brother honest with you, my dude. Even my ladies, but especially my dudes, is who I want to talk to right now. Because, yeah. If you are fat, people will not listen to you nearly as much as the guy with the six-pack. This is just human psychology. It's reality. And there's a reason for it. It's valid, too. Why are you fat? Let's be real. You're probably undisciplined. You probably don't have self-control when the cookies are right there. You probably don't have the drive to get up and go to the gym. So you being fat is not just you being fat. You being fat is an indicator of much deeper characteristics within yourself. And those characteristics are reasons why somebody should trust you, why somebody should choose you, why somebody should listen to you. So we need to realize that our physical appearance is a mirror to our soul that we can't fully mask. Sure, you can like put on some nice clothes and makeup. Things like this can sort of mask our physical appearance, but people will judge you for your physical appearance, and they should. You have to realize that all of the opportunities in your life will come through other people. It will come through connections and relationships. Life is really just one big networking event. And by you being not your best physically, it's not just fat. Maybe you're super skinny. Maybe you just have like nothing on your bones. Or maybe you just haven't got a haircut in 2 months. Or you didn't shower and you smell bad. Like any of these things. You're cutting yourself short in all of the potential opportunities that could come into your life. All of the things you dream about. You're decreasing your chances by not being physically appealing. It's just the way it is, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. A really funny just example to me that demonstrates that this is just human truth. It's just the way it is. We had the whole body positivity movement, right? That's still like sort of going on, quasi, whatever, plus size models, this, that, models with acne, whatever, trying to normalize things that we all know is like makes you less appealing as a person and makes me want to talk to you or work with you or be friends with you a little bit less. We all know that deep down, but nobody wants to admit it. And there was blatant denial of that for a long time. But what's really funny is all those body positivity people are now taking Ozempic because they got their easy way out and they're all popping pills now. I thought you were beautiful. I thought you thought you were beautiful when you were fat. Why are we taking pills to lose the fat? What I want to be careful not to do is give this too much importance, right? Like physical appearance only matters because of what it points to on a deeper level. So let's never put physical appearance above that deeper level. Maybe we could actually work on the deeper level, the characteristics of a person who will end up looking good. If there's one thing I want you to internalize from this video, it's that you are not ugly. Ugly is just a symptom of deeper things. There are very, very few people that are actually genuinely just ugly people. If they were like really taking care of themselves, going to the gym, eating healthy, sleeping right, being hygienic, all these things, very, very few people could not bring themselves up to at least a 6 or 7 on attractiveness, So let's not try to attack shallow symptoms of a deeper problem with shallow solutions. Let's look internally. We need to figure out why I can't, put down the fork, or why I can't get myself to work out, or why I'm scrolling here at 3 a.m. There's reasons for this. The fat kid will always be fat. People stay the same. They don't change because they never look that deep. Very few people change. And, you could probably think of people that you saw 5 years later and barely even recognize them. When people realize that they have that agency in their life, when people actually force themselves to have the self-awareness to look that deep and attack the root problems, their life transforms. But that's the minority. I do just want you to know, though, that could be you, right? A year from now, you could become unrecognizable. Yes, physically, but also mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You can transform yourself. You need to know that. Honestly, it's sad for me to think about somebody with so much potential to do things in their life, to chase their, dreams and interests and whatever pursuits they have in their mind. So many people could take that way farther than they have or will. They'll die with so much potential left on the table simply because they couldn't present themselves to the world in the way that they needed to receive the opportunity that they needed. I want that to sink in for you guys. End of the day, it's up to you, man. You can keep blaming it on genetics. You can keep just making New Year's resolutions and sticking with them for a couple weeks. If that's the version of reality you want to live in, which I highly doubt it is, you can keep doing that. Nobody's going to stop you. But what you need to know from this video is that you don't have to live in that reality. And it's very hard, if that has been your reality for a long time, to really internalize and believe that. You've seen yourself fail New Year's resolutions year after year after year. You've seen yourself try to lose the weight, or try to stay consistent with the gym, or try to do this, try to do that, and just fail. So that becomes the message in your mind to yourself. It becomes an identity, and you have to break that. The longer you go not breaking that, the stronger it gets. Whether that's having accountability partners, whether that's doing meditations to rewire your brain, whether that's just brute force David Goggins, taking the bull by the horns, like cold turkeying, whatever. I just really, really don't want you to settle for a lower version of reality for your life than you could have, than you should have. Because that's not only taking away from you, that's taking away from us, from the other people in your life, from the things that you could do and have a positive impact on. Your lack of self-belief does not only hurt you. So don't think so selfishly.